Hello there everyone and welcome back to DML. So we have found the key to the final level of the costume quest event. So Olaf, there you are, let Brent go. And wait guys, this is all a big misunderstanding. Olaf didn't mean to kidnap me, it's just what the dragons wanted to play. And house sitting? Precisely, Monsieur Gasly is one of my best perfume customers, so he asked me to house sit while his family went on vacation. And what a relief! First we thought the house was haunted, and then we thought that he was up to nefarious things again. Wow, what a major misunderstanding. And what piano? I haven't seen a piano anywhere in the mansion. And spooky. Oh well, the night is young. Happy Halloween, everyone. Well, at least it was a nice ending. But there we go. We have the MUERTE Dragon milestone complete. So now the only guy we have left to get in this event is indeed the Eyeball Dragon. Actually found the MUERTE Dragon in our 5th chest, so we didn't have to open all of them to actually complete the level, but now we have to go back to all the old levels and unlock every single chest, and then when we've done that, that is when we will get the eyeball. So, like I said, the MUERTE is the sort of the second hardest dragon to get out of the event, and the eyeball is the hardest because you have to do literally everything in the event, just about. So, there we go, we've got the MUERTE, Earth, Void, and Plant Element. So not a dragon I'd really recommend for a team, but she definitely looks cool, which is pretty good. So we will put her into the hatchery. 21 hours, 19 minutes left to go, and you can see my 2 treated dragon eggs in there as well. It's actually just a spooky hatchery at the moment, which is kind of cool. But you'll notice that now that we've pretty much got the MUERTE, the other chests are going to be super easy to get. But we'll leave the final chest on this level to be the very last chest that we get. Reason being that if we get to 21 out of 22 pieces and the event ended, there's still a chance that they might release card packs, and in which case we won't be able to buy card packs to unlock stuff to get him, if you get what I mean. Like, we had one for, what was it? I think it was for the Hades recently, where they had his special card pack. So, best thing to do if you're up to this stage is just go onto the earliest levels that you can, get all the chests in those, and then work your way up to the harder stages, and that's going to just make it a lot easier for you, and guarantee that you get as many card pieces as possible, because you can see we got 17 out of 22 there, and, you know, having even 300 is actually, like, enough to buy 1 or 2 tiles in stage 2, so it's going to go a lot quicker now, and it won't take long for us to get the Eyeball Dragon. That's why you see a lot of people that as soon as they get the MUERTE, they posted that they got the eyeball as well at the same time. So, yeah, we've got another 2.5 days left at this point. So, it's definitely doable. Definitely doable. It looks like we are going to be enjoying all 3 of our new dragons. But I did come back this morning, and obviously we've got like 3,000 now, so this is going to pretty much clear out this whole level easy peasy. And after you've done everything or unlocked all the chests, you can even come back and purchase the little extra tiles that you might not have bought before, because they do give little rewards, and some of the rewards are like scrolls, food, gold, so it's nothing too major, but definitely useful, especially if you're more of a lower level player, because just buying these tiles has helped me quite a lot on my Android account, because obviously, until you do your blue map fights and you get a ton done, you end up running out of scrolls pretty quick, but these events give them out for free, basically, so definitely just make sure you go back, clear out everything in the event, because, I mean, even if you've gotten all the dragons, no reason not to spend your event currency, because it's not like you can save it for anything. But there you go, fight over, easy peasy, and the chest only being 400 feels so good. Oh, I love how cheap stuff is when you come back. It's like, oh god, it's like, how did I ever struggle? I mean, obviously you get more items out of the pools at like the higher levels you get to, but still, it feels so good being able to clear out levels like super quick. We do have some fights, creature collection, gold collection, all that good stuff left to do, so you know, we are getting to the end of the event, so don't worry, won't be too much more event spam. I know that during the event times I sort of just a really hard focus on doing all the event stuff, and sometimes people are like, oh god, why so much event stuff? Just do normal stuff, Quacks. It's like, look, you know, this is the new hip thing for the moment. If I don't focus on doing the event, I'll end up not finishing it. knowing me, because I just get really sidetracked if I'm not focusing on what I'm doing in game. So, as long as we get it all out of the way, then when we get all 3 dragons, that means that we don't need to breed that dragon if it ever comes out as a Dragon of the Week later on, you know, which is going to be pretty good. But, got this guy here. We can do a couple of fights against Mini, not that it's going to matter too much. It'll get us 50 pumpkins. 50 whole pumpkins is what we'll get out of this. Which is nothing to snuff your nose at, honestly. Like, any amount of event currency you can get your hands on, just do it, because it'll help you out. But, you know, it's just been chest clearing after chest clearing after chest clearing in this video so far. Are we going to be able to open this chest? Definitely. Sweet! So there we go. We flip this card, 21 out of 22, which means we're already on to level 6. You see how quick that was? You see how quick that was? That was like one video since we unlocked the Muerte, and now we're going back to get this one. But obviously, since we're on the final level again, everything's going to cost a ton. It's probably going to be like 6,000 to go down here, something like that, or like, I don't know, 4,000 maybe, so it'll probably take like 2 or 3 resets, but nothing to worry about at all. And we've got collecting food to do in like 3 hours, so we can do that. But overall, pretty excited that we got this done, and now only 10 hours until she finishes hatching. I actually don't know where I'm gonna put her. I think I have habitat space. I hope so, at least. We're gonna have to reselect our team here, though. So let's go Joko, we've got Dean, and then I don't know what other team member we have. We've got level 29. I mean, I don't think they're gonna be too useful, but just in case we have any of those people that put like level 10s in their defender slot, might as well take it. But, you know, having 5 dragons that can consistently do enchantment league fights, super nice, super nice. Although I say that, but level 54 is still a decently low level, so we can sometimes get a little bit wrecked by stuff, but for the most part, it's pretty good. And like level 40, keep this coming, keep the level 40s coming. I'll enjoy that. But how have you been going on in the event? I know I've gone through my own stuff today, but oh god, level 60, level 66. Oh. But how have you done in the event? I've seen quite a lot of screenshots of people completing the event already, so people completed it before me, obviously. That always ends up happening, though. Like, even if I am around quite frequently to do stuff, people still end up finishing before me. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, how can you do anything quicker than just clearing out all of the item pools? I don't get it. It's probably just the fact that they got a little bit luckier with their chests or whatever, but, you know, I said it before, and I'll say it again. You can do the event no matter what level you are, pretty much. Like, I'd say level 30 plus, and as long as your team, like, is able to do any of the fights, and you really should have a plant dragon on your team, then you're going to be good to go with the event. And if you have a metal dragon, that is going to help you so much in the final level. Not that I would go out of the way to put a metal dragon on my team just to do these events, because I saw something, I think it was on the forums recently, where someone was complaining at everyone saying, you know that metal's used in the castle events, so why would you not just use a metal dragon in your team? For a start, we don't know if Gameloft are gonna bring out metal as the only required element in an event again. So to base legitimately your entire team over just having one element to potentially help you in a single solo event is not worth it. It's not worth it at all, to be honest with you. But, you know, when you do take legendaries and divines in that, a lot of teams that are like really powerful teams do end up having a shared element. And obviously if you have a legendary team, you're going to have legendary shared, which does cut out on the elements that you have. So, the main thing is that having a full legendary / divine team is the best way to go, just overall for competing in the arena and stuff like that. But it also does sort of impact on your chances to complete solo events. And I don't want anyone to think that I'm saying that epics are better, because that is not what I'm saying at all. you should definitely still use legendaries. You just have to be willing to accept that some castle events and that are going to be a little bit harder. Because you can see that even though we didn't have the required element for the last level, which is pretty much the most important level to have it on, you know, we still did it fine. Because you can just go around, and even if it's like an extra 2 days worth of resets, it's still incredibly possible and easily doable to do these events. Because, again, we've got another 2 days left on the clock. So imagine if we'd have had the metal element, we would have been finished with like 4 days spare, which would have been pretty insane, or like 3 days. So, you know, if you're worried about having a team for solo events or castle events like what we've just had, really, I'd say just get yourself a team that's going to win in the arena. You need to plan your team around playing against the best players in the world, essentially. So you need to pretend as if your team is going to be level 80, 4-star enchanted, and you need to pick the best guys that you possibly can, because you don't want to, I don't know, spend 12 months leveling up an epic dragon just for use in solo events, and then you find out that it's completely useless in the arena, and then you have to level up another dragon to level 70. So you may have gotten an extra, I don't know, 2 event dragons, but that's not going to help you at the end of the day. Because those event-only dragons might come back as like dragons of the week, or other stuff at some point anyway. So, I'm a collector, I love to get all the random dragons that there are, but it's not as necessary as just having a good team is. So that's probably the best advice I can give. Just don't worry about it too much if your team didn't do well in the castle events. It's made like that to make them a little bit more difficult for people to complete. You know, that's normal. What's good for you might be really bad for someone else in terms of the element requirements, and then one time you might have the perfect team to do the event. So, you know, don't worry about it all that much. And just before I go, there is a weird bundle out for the Ash Dragon, 75 gems and 2.4 million gold. I don't really think this is worth it, to be honest, considering the Ash was out not all that long ago. But, you know, if you got an extra 12 quid spare, I guess, there you go. You got that bundle ready for you. But, anyway, I am going to leave you guys there for now, so probably either hatching the Muerte or one of these, or maybe both of these treated dragons in the next video. But, again, like I said, let me know how you've been going on with the event. And, you know, best of luck if you're still trying to finish everything off. But until next time, I will see you then.